We just finished a great lunch with the president, the vice president, members of the president's team to talk about how we get more funding for border security, but also, how do we find a way to negotiate with Democrats? It's unfortunate this was supposed to be a bipartisan lunch, but not a single Democrat offered to come here and negotiate how we end this partial shutdown. It's disappointing to me, somebody who represents a marginal district in central Illinois. We want to see our TSA agents get paid. We want to see our air traffic controllers get paid. We want to see our border patrol agents get paid. But there is a crisis at the southern border, and we've got to do everything we can to make sure that the president gets a chance to negotiate a plan. Now, the president has put on paper a plan of action, given it to the Democrats. This is something to negotiate from, but if you don't show up at the table, how in the world are we ever going to come to a solution?
For those who don't know, my background is that of a physician, and I'm concerned, especially as I represent Southern Ohio.
When you are the beneficiary of that security and you won't even meet the president halfway, you won't even give one counteroffer, save and accept a $1 off-the-cuff comment that is really just petty. And it's a reflection, I think, of the political pettiness of the other side. That's my point. Along the border, but throughout the country. So again, we've got a Democrat leadership.
Any wavering, how long is he willing to keep the government shut down to get his
I think the question
funding?
is the president's laid out what he thinks a good plan is. He's put a deal on the table. The sheer fact that no Democrats here to even talk with us, I think shows the lack of willingness to compromise.
Wavering with whom? With whom? Where are they?
I mean,
where are they, good sir?
He's the one that walked out when the leadership came here. You remember?
What's your question? Go ahead. No, what's your question?
Most polls show that the public holds the president and Republicans responsible for this shutdown. So can you continue to dig in without compromising on the $5 billion figure?
I think it's pretty telling this was supposed to be a bipartisan lunch, and the sheer fact that not a single Democrat was able to show up is pretty telling as who wants to negotiate and who doesn't. Democrats here to even talk with us, I think shows the lack of willingness to compromise.
We're hoping that the American people call their members of Congress and senators and say, negotiate, compromise, it's time. It's time for the country, and too many people are suffering.
You got to win your vote on Democratic funding bills.
Did you get leftover McDonald's?